What is up, YouTube? It's Grinch, and today we're going to rank every Thor movie Lego set ever released. So let's get into the video. So let's get a few ground rules out of the way first. So for this set list, I counted 5 Thor sets. We will only be looking at sets based off of the Thor movies, so that means sets like the Bro Thors, New Asgard, that was an Avengers Endgame set, or the Thor mech armor, that wasn't based off of a particular movie at all, as well as the Thor weapons quest. So those sets will not be on this list. So we have 5 sets that are based off of the Thor movies. And lastly, of course, if you enjoy this sort of content, please consider subscribing to my channel as well as liking this video. It really helps the channel grow as well as support the videos that I create. Alright, so coming in at number 5 on our list, we have set 76207, Attack on New Asgard. This set came out in 2022 for the Thor Love and Thunder movie. And, really I think it comes into last place on this list because the little monster build just looks too comical in my opinion. Honestly, at this point, the movie has not come out yet. We don't know how accurate this set is. There's nothing pointing to this monster even being in the movie so far. I can obviously amend that when the movie comes out if it does, but the build for that, we've seen a billion of these Lego, tentacle type monsters with ivy vines before. We saw one in the No Way Home Spider-Man set as well in the Sanctum Sanctorum there. So overall, it's just kind of a Lego staple to throw these in, I guess. But this one just looks really silly. You do get 3 minifigures here. You get Thor as well as Mighty Thor or She-Thor, and then you get Gore. But we did see these 3 minifigures in a different set, so there's nothing really exclusive about this. It's a cheaper way to get those 3 minifigures, which is always awesome. But that's the only thing this set really has going for it. So overall, pretty lackluster of a set, coming in at 5th place on our list. And in number 4, we have set number 7608 for the Ultimate Battle for Asgard. This is a good set in my opinion. I think there's actually a lot of strong sets here, and I don't want the 4th place position to put anybody aside here on this list. Overall, this set is good. It has the Grandmaster ship. That was a nice build. It does rely quite a bit on stickers to get a lot of that detailing, but overall, that size and scale to minifigure, right? That kind of minifigure scale ship. It is pretty accurate. It looks pretty good. It was simple. A decent price point too. It came in at $50 when it came out. You did get 6 minifigures. You got a Hela that also came with a stand. That helmet piece on Hela is just awesome in my opinion. Really cool piece. I think that piece will age really well as the years go on. You got 2 berserkers to accompany her, so you could really kind of make a battle here, which was always nice to have. You got a Bruce Banner, and then you also got a Thor as well as a Valkyrie. This was the first time we got a Valkyrie. We've had a few cents, but the Valkyrie was really cool to get, and I think they captured that figure really well. One of the downfalls or points against this set in my opinion is the Fenris Wolf. Owning the set and having built that Fenris Wolf, the build process is fine, but there's just not a lot of good mobility. It's really clunky. I think they probably could have done a better job with it. The mouth just isn't quite right for me, in my opinion. The head, the shaping there is a miss, and overall I think just the entire Fenris Wolf was a miss in my opinion. And really the biggest takeaway to the set, because it was $50, you were paying for that Fenris Wolf. In this case, it does take up a bulk of the piece count here as well, and you just don't really get something that desirable there. So overall, that's my biggest takeaway against this set. That's the reason it's coming in at 4th place on our list. Alright, and coming in at number 3, we have set 76088, Thor vs. Hulk Arena Clash. I absolutely love this set. I actually almost put it in 2nd, but I changed my mind in the last minute. I think this set is great. I really like the color palette to this set. Just the red and the blue contrast so well, and they got that kind of yellow throne area. There was some playability here. One of the reasons I really like this set is because you don't get a lot of play sets from Lego superheroes. You really get a lot of vehicle sets, so you know, the play sets always kind of have a special place in my heart, and I think this one just captures it really well. It wasn't just a play set to be a play set. It actually captures that arena so well, in my opinion. You could get multiple sets and kind of build out the walls too if you really wanted to, but you didn't need to. The minifigure selection was really good in my opinion. I mean, you got everybody you needed here to kind of recreate this scene. You got a Sakaar and Guard, you got a Thor, you got the Grandmaster himself. I think, you know, maybe some leg printing would have gone a long way with that minifigure, but overall solid. You got a really cool and different version of Loki, and then you got a very unique version of Hulk as well. You know, we get a lot of plain Hulks, and I think this is one of kind of 3 unique versions of Hulks that we've seen. And one of my favorite versions of Hulk as well, you know, with this kind of like gladiator style outfit on. I think this set's really good. I think the biggest takeaway at the time was the price. You know, these sets with the big figs are always a little bit higher in price. This set was $10 more than the last set that we looked at. And I think ultimately, you know, I think this set didn't sell as well at the time because of that. But overall, it was a really good set in my opinion. I don't have any real major complaints about it. And I think it is a very memorable set, coming in at number 3 on this list. In number 2, we have set 76208, the Goat Boat, and I almost switched this set with the Arena Clash set, but I think this set just narrowly beats it out. And the main reason is it comes down to pricing. And I don't want to say the last set was overpriced. I think it was probably priced fair, but this set's actually $10 cheaper. And I just felt like you got $10 more with this set than you did with the last set. I know there's no big fig here, but you know, this set is $50, and you get a really cool, just, you know, Norwegian style boat build as well, with kind of some cool shield decorating on the side. I love that. There's a lot of space on the boat too to actually play. I was surprised by how much space there was on the boat itself. You get all the main characters here. You know, if you look, you know, we got 2 sets for Thor Ragnarok, we got 2 sets for Thor Love and Thunder, and really you had to get both sets for Thor Ragnarok if you wanted to complete, you know, your series. But in this case, you don't. You only need to get the Goat Boat for Thor Love and Thunder, and you've got every minifigure you need, as well as a really cool piece to display next to it. You know, I'll address the goats in the room. The goats are horrendous. That was the reason I actually almost put this set in 3rd place, but I think just overall the fact that this is the only set you need from the series, as well as, you know, it captures a great boat. I think this boat will be iconic as well, you know, in the near future. The movie's not out yet. I can always, you know, amend this in the future, but as it stands right now, you know, the goats are pretty bad. At least they have printed heads. And I think if the goats were better, this set would have been even higher on the list. And that's really the only takeaway, is these goat builds just, quite frankly, do not work in my opinion. Alright, and coming in at number 1 on the list, we have set 76209. We have Thor's Hammer. Now, some people might be saying, Grinch, this was not a Thor movie set. And I would argue that it is. You know, you did, you know, obviously, Mjolnir has been in a lot of Thor movies. It's a Thor base set, but the real tell to me is they included that Odin's vault kind of side build here. You can see they had the Infinity Gauntlet, the Eternal Flame, as well as the Tesseract, all items that you saw in Odin's vault. So that just really kind of made it feel like a Thor set to me. Overall, what an awesome piece. If you're a Thor fan, you need to have this set. I picked it up and it's just, it feels heavy and sturdy. I mean, it feels like you're holding this giant hammer made of Lego, which is really cool. It doesn't feel hollow or light, and I think that's the best part about the set in my opinion. The strap is so. I know it doesn't quite work very well. You can take the Odin's vault and you can actually put it in the Mjolnir, so you can kind of hide it away. It also comes with a stand. It's just really an epic set in my opinion, that, you know, is any Thor fan's dream set overall. So that is our list. Let me know in the comments, do you agree or do you disagree with my order? What set would you put in 1st place? And of course, if you liked the video, please drop a like. It absolutely helps the video grow, as well as subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you